To recruit for meritocracy, it's a big thing. It's not as easy as we think, because you need to align the entire strategy of the organization to the recruitment process. So you need to be very clear about the strategy, okay, of the organization you are leading. Otherwise, you go out there and recruit people that do not meet the needs, and after 3 months or 4 months, you want to get rid of them. So the first thing you need to do to recruit for meritocracy is to assess what we call needs assessment and planning. Needs assessment and planning. What is the future orientation of the organization you are leading? What do you want to achieve in the short term, medium term, and long term? Okay, so that is the starting point. Understand the needs of the organization. 2, then you can develop your strategy. So based on the needs of the organization, you develop a strategy. So that strategy can also be short-term, medium-term, and long-term strategy based on what you want to do. And this is what the private sector does. They want to look at short-term strategy, medium-term strategy, and long-term strategy in terms of building their portfolio, building profitability, building customer base. So in the public sector, after understanding the actual needs of the community or of the organization or of the public, you need to build a strategy. Okay, so this strategy should have to be aligned with the needs of the organization. The third one is you need manpower to deliver on this strategy, isn't it? So you'd have to search both internally and externally for human resource or personnel or the right caliber of people to deliver on this strategy. So sometimes you need to look within and see if you don't already have people that you can use, because every employment that you undertake is a cost to your organization. So if you have these people or people within that you can retrain, that is fantastic. But if it is not there, you cannot identify people that can be committed to the strategy and that have the skills, and you cannot train them within a short term, then you need to go out and look for, get the best for the department, get the best for the sector, get the best in delivering on this strategy. So you could have internal and external recruitment strategy. The next step is screening. You need to screen. So after identifying either internally or externally, you need to screen them. And that is where the problem starts with. And this is where public leaders will begin to have phone calls from politicians, phone calls from relatives, phone calls from friends, phone calls from classmates, wanting themselves or their children or their family people to be recruited. So screening is very important. Have a yardstick, have some criteria. What kind of skills, what kind of attitude, and what kind of knowledge are you looking for? So 3 things: skills, knowledge, attitude. Okay. Then when you employ the people, you need to evaluate constantly. Constant control, constant assessment to make sure that what they said they would come and do, they are actually doing it. And that is, constant process, and usually should be quarterly. So you need to quarterly assess every employee, and at the end of the year, you do a final assessment. Okay, so this is the various stages that you go through in making sure that you have the right caliber of people that are delivering on the mandate of the public, and they are making sure the needs of the public are being met.